I mean, there was the time that this particular phone that I'm filming on right now fell in the chicken watering bowl. That didn't end well. Good afternoon. So I wanted to go to the park today on my lunch break again to shoot this video and talk about this topic, but it's raining. It's kind of drizzly. Not that I won't walk in the rain. I just don't want to film in the rain. Water and my phones don't ever mix really well. I mean, there was the time that this particular phone that I'm filming on right now fell in the chicken watering bowl. That didn't end well. Sort of. I mean, it's working now. I'm filming on it, but that's another story for another time. But what I wanted to talk about is social media and privacy. More so social media than privacy, but they kind of go hand in hand these days. I'm a firm believer that unless you purposely disconnect from everything, you really shouldn't have an expectation of privacy these days. And when I say disconnect from everything, I mean internet, phone, television, everything. Because the technology the way it is, I mean, pretty much anything can be turned on from anywhere. The discussion has gone on in my house about these home speakers that can, be like a little home assistant for you. And, the discussion of, no, we won't have those here because, they're listening to everything you do. Well, we have cell phones, we have tablets, we have smart TVs, we have laptops. They're already listening if they want to. A little speaker device is not going to make a big difference in that aspect. So, how this works into the social media thing, in my head at least, and sometimes, those of you that know me, sometimes you have to think up here in discussions with me because I'm saying things in my head that aren't necessarily, being spoken aloud. But anyways, back to the point. A lot of people are talking about social media and privacy these days in regards to the social media platforms using your information and how they use it. In particular, the latest scandal, if you call it that, is Facebook selling their user information to other companies who use them for political reasons. When that story broke, I was like, of course they did. Because there's nothing in their terms of service that says they can't do that. But of course, myself, like I would say 99% of us, we don't really read those things when we sign up for stuff like that. Because number one, I'm not an attorney. And number two, who's got time to read 1,000 pages of stuff that really sounds senseless anyways? I mean, you can't make heads or tails of it because they write it in such a way that you're not supposed to understand it. So, my use of social media, at least as it pertains to me and in my head, comes with the expectation that that's how it works. The platform I'm using will use my information. I expect it to happen. Whether it be Twitter, Instagram, Google, Facebook, and even YouTube. But recently, as a result of what happened with Facebook, there is a platform that has grabbed my attention, at least, that they are purposely positioning themselves as the not Facebook. And that is, I'm assuming I'm going to say this right, the MeWe platform, MEWE. It's a app, as well as their website is MeWe.com. And they, in their terms of service, and I actually read this one because of the claims they were making, they will not sell their information, sell your information to anyone else. They will not give it away. They will use it, of course. They have advertising, of course, and they use your information to target advertising. But the advertisers don't get your information unless you click on the ads. And they don't sell your information to third parties, according to their terms of service. I've signed up for the account a couple weeks ago, and so far I found it's not really as dynamic as Facebook. You know, there's things you can do on Facebook that you can't do on MeWe, but there's also not as many users either. I think platforms like this are much more useful the more people are on them. And if I remember correctly, right now Facebook is essentially the largest nation on the earth because of the number of users they have, if they were to become a nation. Hopefully that never happens. But anyways, I would like to encourage everyone to go check out MeWe. Number one, because again, I believe platforms like that become more useful, become more dynamic, the more people interact with those platforms and the users in the platforms. And two, again, their terms of service are basically positioning them to be the not Facebook. And so go ahead and check them out. I'll put a link in the description of the video to them, as well as some other social media platforms that I'm on. Go check me out. And so yeah, that's kind of my rant, if you have it. If it's, I don't know that rant is the right word, but so yeah, that's my little thing today. Hope you all have a great day. Go check out MeWe, and hopefully I'll see you there. Have a great day. See you in the next video.